So what do you do when you're sad? You eat a pile of fish sticks. Hello. I obviously needed to make this video because Kyle just released his video where he promoted my channel, which, thanks Kyle. I have the best husband. It's really interesting how, like, despite the world shutting down and the restaurants shutting down and everything around you shutting down and no one goes into work and everything's supposed to stop happening, that nothing really stops happening. I guess what I mean by that is, like, despite how many things have changed dramatically in the world, some things just don't change. You know, like, even though people are sick and people are struggling with certain stuff, there is still so many, like, your family problems don't just go away, your financial problems don't just go away, your anxiety doesn't just go away. The rest of your life is still continuing, like, things aren't completely different. There's just been a lot of stuff that we've had to deal with, you know, in our personal lives as well as channel stuff and work stuff and figuring out where our lives are gonna go after all this is said and done. But we're here and we are gonna try to update you guys and talk to you guys about our lives still, no matter what. Thank you everyone so much who came over here from Door Monster. I really, really appreciate it. This is a very personal and meaningful channel to me, and I understand that it's also a bit niche and complicated, so it's definitely not for everyone. But I appreciate everyone who's here anyway to help support me on this journey, basically. No secrets, it's all out there, it's all open, and it's been incredibly beneficial to hear you guys talk about your own feelings, your own anxieties, your own stories. It has really changed already, like 2 videos in, has already changed so much about the way that I think about certain things. I cannot thank you guys enough for the supportive feedback that you've given me. Obviously, with the shut-in, we've been turning to a lot of our online friends and doing a lot more online stuff. I did want to give an absolute shout out to a good friend of mine, Neil. I told him I would, who is part of our moderation team over on the Discord for Door Monster. He has been a big supporter of my channel from day one. He hasn't done anything, he just wanted me to know that he was supporting. Because right now, all we really have are the friends who are willing to support us while we do crazy random nonsense to figure out our lives in the next few months, because what else do we have? Our health. So there was one thing that I really did want to talk to you guys about, and I have been using an app. This is gonna sound like an advertisement. It sucks. It's not. No one can pay me. I don't do anything. But there's an app that I've been using that I think is really, really important and has helped me a lot. And for a lot of people who have talked about their sort of like their depression, their anxieties, and a lot of their concerns that they have, I think that this app could really, really help with. It's an app called Woebot. Basically, it's an AI robot that regularly checks in on you, and it has full conversations with you about what you're going through and what you're doing and how you're feeling. But it's very, very personal and incredibly interactive, and it feels like a genuine friend attempting to check up on you. One of the best things about it is that it genuinely feels like Woebot is attuned to you. I don't really know how they pull this off because it's really, really well done, but it ultimately just, it feels like a good friend is reaching out and making sure that you're okay, and it's incredibly helpful. I will say it's probably more helpful for my depression than my anxiety, but Woebot also works out like whatever issue you're going through, you can kind of like put that into the system and it basically checks in on those things specifically. But mostly I use it as a way to like regularly check in and assess my mood and feelings about things. I also started writing down my negative thoughts as they sort of come up throughout the day. My therapist recommended that I do that. I've just been keeping track of bad thoughts that I've been having, or sudden anxieties, or random panics that have been going on, and just sort of making a note of them. In the last week, I've probably only had like 30. Does it seem like a lot or not enough? But yeah, and it's little things. Sometimes it's like, this headache feels different than my other headaches. Maybe this is, you know, something worse. Or sometimes it's like, I haven't spoken to my friend in literally, like, I haven't seen my friend in person in a month. They probably hate me now, but I am distinctly extroverted, and I heavily rely on communication between the people I'm friends with to feel comfortable. And it sort of just instilled in me this practice of like, tell everyone what you're feeling when you're feeling it all the time so that everyone knows what's going on. And some people hate it. And it's hard because you don't always want to be the person that's like, hey, it's been a long day and do you hate me? So anyway, those are the biggest things I've been practicing. I've been using Woebot, which has helped greatly with my depression. I've been using my friends and my therapist, which has helped greatly with my anxiety. Both of those things have really like helped me feel better. I did have a conversation with my therapist that I wanted to update you guys on next video, which is why am I so angry all the time? I also feel kind of bad because I haven't been washing my hands nearly enough, but I'm also not leaving the house ever. I don't know. I just sort of try to take mental breaks. And you guys don't, there's no way that you guys want to keep hearing about coronavirus, because watch things that make you feel better and uplifted. I know this is not a great channel for that, but the purpose is that maybe we can all just like commiserate together. Thank you everyone who decided to subscribe today. I really, really appreciate it. I will be responding to every comment that I see that I can. I might miss a few because there's a lot more than I was expecting because, you know, a bunch of people got sent over, but I fully intend to respond to as many of them that I can. This week has not been incredibly exciting in terms of things that we've done, but it's been a very emotional week full of lots of stuff and things. Here's just a little collage of things that I've mildly done for the last few days, I guess. They can't all be winners. So I started plants. They look so cute. Look at how cute it looks. I didn't get it before though. You want to say anything to the people on my channel?
I got raspberries covered in chocolate.
For me?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
What? They're not right. They're probably not right.
They look perfect.
I tried to drizzle it, but it didn't really drizzle.
No, thank you. It looks so good.
You're welcome. Yeah.
If you had to rate our week, what would you put it at?
On a scale from 1 to 10.
Yes.
That was my answer. Buddy once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.